Hey, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and today I'm going to teach you a traditional tune, Wildwood Flower. Let's just take a look at what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, I'll twine with my mingles and waving black hair, with the roses so red and the lilies so fair, and the myrtle so bright with emerald hue, the pale and the leader and eyes look like blue. So it's a 3-chord song, E, A, and B7, and I'm gonna show you some of the tricks that you can use to make the chord switching absolutely seamless. And it's just that with the strumming pattern, really simple. If you need some sheet music to follow along with, there's a page on my website completely free. You're just gonna see the chords and lyrics and all the stuff from this lesson on there. So you can visit the link, I'll put it in the corner and down below. And it has this lesson plus all the materials you need all in one place so you can work this tune out. Otherwise, let's just get started. It begins on an E chord. And then we switch to B7, and I like to keep my middle finger down, and then I just pivot my index and ring finger. See, they kind of just swap to each other's strings, and then I put my pinky down on the 2nd fret of the thinnest string. So when I go from E into B7, it's really quick. A good trick is to make sure that your middle finger is resting underneath the thickest string to mute it. And we're also going to be making a switch from E to A. And we could play A the way that we're all familiar with. But when you're doing this kind of folk thing where you just have 3 chords, there's a way more comfortable way to play A where we just move our middle and ring finger down 1 time each and then put our pinky underneath. And we end up playing our A chord with these 3 fingers. And you'll see a lot of people do that because look at how effortless that is. And if you need more help with the chord shapes, with getting started, playing through basic songs, I have a crash course. Once again, it's completely free, no strings attached, no credit card or any of that stuff. You can just sign up for it. I'll put a link in the corner. It'll teach you your first 2 songs, proper posture, tuning, warm-up exercises, all the stuff you need to get like a really strong start on guitar. So I'll put a link to that in the corner and down below. Otherwise, we're gonna move on and take a look at the chord order. You can see I have it right here, and I would divide this song. There's basically 2 lines. There's the one that goes E, E, B7, E, E, and that's the 1st, 2nd, and 4th line. And then the 3rd line's different, E, E, A, E. And you'll notice that there's 5 measures for that 1st, 2nd, and 4th line. And that can feel a little irregular. It's like it has an extra measure of E at the end. And if that kind of stuff throws you off, which it definitely can, we should count out the tune going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just 4 downstrokes per chord, counting out loud, B7, 2, 3, 4, 1. And if you can do that seamlessly, without any interruptions, without pausing to switch, that's how you know you're ready to move on and learn the strumming pattern. So like I said, I have this on my website, and you can just go through and take your time doing that particular exercise. It's a really important one for, nailing the tune. Anyways, next up is our strumming pattern. And for this one, I want to go, that's like the folkiest strumming pattern ever. It goes root, down, miss, up, down, up. Let's divide it into halves. First, we have root on beat 1 and then down on beat 2. And we can just go root, down, 3, 4. Root is just a little stroke that hits the bass strings. Root, down, 3, 4. And then we count 1, 2, miss, up, down, up for the 2nd half. So we want to count 1, 2, and then we miss the strings on beat 3 and play up, down, up. And you want to be rhythmic as you're practicing this. 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. Saying it exactly like I'm saying it. Going 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. Over and over again. And then you put the 2 halves together. root, down, miss, up, down, up. Once again, vocalizing it, you know, making sure that you're taking the time to say it as you play it so that you can make these motions automatic. And once you're comfortable with that strumming pattern, you just play it one time per each of these chord shapes, and that's the tune. And if you find that rhythm is throwing you off, like I said, that crash course is designed to help you. I also have a premium course, Learn Guitar Once and For All, that we can talk more about later. Either way, we're going to take our strumming pattern and play it one time per chord shape. But before we get started, if you're singing it, you'll notice the first two words happen before you strum any chords. So we would count ourselves in going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, I will do. So we sing I will on beats 3 and 4. You know, it's really important to acknowledge that. It's called a pickup because, you know, it picks up into the tune, right? So as you're singing it, just count out loud at first, eventually in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I will do, 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 do. You know what I mean? So just for if you're singing it, either way, let's get our metronome. I have it at 112 beats per minute, which is a medium slow. And we're gonna count. I'm gonna try to sing. I'm not a singer, but you know, we'll see what happens. Those are the first two notes, the first fret of the G string and then the second fret, just to like calibrate. I will, 1, 2, 1, 2. I will twine, I will mingle my raven black hair with the roses so red and the lilies so fair and the myrtle so bright with emerald hue, the violet and brown and eyes like blue. I will second verse. Sorry about the words. Anyways, that is it for this tune. Now, if you need more help, like I said, I have that crash course. I have that page on my site that has this whole thing laid out. And I also have a course, Learn Guitar Once and For All, that's designed to take you from absolute beginner to confident strummer, working out everything that you need. You know, the chord switching, the strumming, learning all the most basic chord progressions and all the stuff that you need to know about guitar. Not only to be able to, you know, do the whole chords and strumming thing, but to prepare yourself for the future, whatever you want to do. And you're going to be learning songs the entire way through. You know, it's not just learn all this stuff and then eventually it'll pay off. It's like we're going to make it pay off right away. You're going to be learning songs right away. And you also get access to my community. It's a page on my website exclusively for people taking my courses where you get direct access to me and to all the other people taking the course, and you can take part in the monthly challenges and share your progress. You know, there's all this great stuff to keep you motivated, to keep you part of something. So, you know, that's there too, and that's included. Otherwise, if you enjoy learning guitar with me, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Have a fun time practicing, and I'll see you soon.